This interview upset me so bad, guys. I want to share this with you.
But it's going to be
Do you think this view of women may
meantime.
be why none of them want to go near you?
Oh, you should see my DMs. It is quite the opposite. They're called the Groy-bets, and I'm actually batting them away. Granted, not all of them are attractive. Some of them are attractive.
I have no respect for this type of journalism that Piers is doing right now. It's called gotcha journalism, character assassination. He's not interviewing Nick, trying to find out any of the good stuff Nick has or where they can agree. The whole thing has been labeling him a racist, misogynist, homophobic, you know, and all of the labels above. In this particular clip, he's talking about something that really upsets me, and you'll see a little bit more of it at the end, but I wanted to give this beginning just for context and show you how they do it. It reminds me of the ex, that once they try to get under your skin and you're no longer together, you know, you're not a real man. You don't do this. You don't do this. You don't do this. And it just keeps progressively getting worse throughout this, which that I would say deserves a label. And I'm not one for labels, but it's very narcissistic of Piers. And I did not respect it at all. But let's be honest, in this country, even if you're the ugliest guy in any country, really, if you got money and you're successful, I don't think Nick has any problem getting women. Let's be honest. He'd be able to get a woman. I think the reason that he's not with a woman is actually very commendable, which is my main reason for making this video. Stick around. I want you to hear this, and I'll give my thoughts in a bit.
Are you actually, just to clear up one of the many theories about you, I've no idea what the answer is, and you haven't got to answer, but are you actually attracted to women?
I am attracted to women.
Who could have predicted it was going to go there? Because if you're not having anything to do with a woman and you're 27 years old, then something's wrong with you, right? Because it can't be anything good about you. It can't be anything virtuous. That's not what we're trying to do here. I need to assassinate your character. So it must mean that you're gay. And that's what he's getting at. This is sad, guys. It's actually projection. Just because you wouldn't do it doesn't mean that this guy isn't truly doing this to protect whatever morals or beliefs that he has. And that's sad. Society would rather think that there's something wrong with you than believe you would do the right thing. But we see that each and every single day.
You're not gay?
No. But I will say that women are very difficult to be around.
Okay.
So there's that.
And do you think they should have the right to vote?
I do not. No, absolutely not.
They should stay at home?
Well, yeah, absolutely.
So basically, you're just a misogynist old dinosaur, aren't you?
Remember what I said about the ex? Here it comes. This is what's called gaslighting. I'm going to keep making comments about you because I want a response. I have made an image of what I want people to think you are, and I am going to try to say some very hurtful things, trying to poke at the bear to get you to react, and then all of the world will see you for who you really are. That's not journalism. That's trash.
For a young guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm the boomer. I know I'm the boomer here, but actually, you're a 27-year-old dinosaur, aren't you? Aren't you, Nick Fuentes? All women.
I am.
All women are annoying. All women grow old. They all get fat. Says the guy. Have you ever had sex?
Have you ever had sex? I mean, man, that is a very bold statement to make. Now, imagine if he was doing this to a woman right now, the backlash that would happen. But you're asking not only a private question on a very national platform, but you're about to tease a guy for never having sex? Hold up. We got to get to the end of the clip here, but I'm really starting to get heated.
No, absolutely not.
Wow. Says the guy who's never got laid. Wow.
That's the thing, though. You boomers, it's always,
you think you're an expert
laid,
in women,
free love.
given you've never got laid?
This was the part that inspired me to make this reaction clip, because it hits on me in so many different levels. Mocking someone for being a virgin, that is something that should be celebrated at 27 years old. Man, I'm not about to sit here and be a hypocrite. I wasn't a virgin. I lost it very early, but I do want to say this too. I think my earliest memory was like around 5th grade. It was a girl I had somewhat of a tiny crush on. I remember her even like, "You're still a virgin?" Like it was something people used to pick on you about. And it was very big, especially during middle school and high school. "Oh, you're a virgin. You're a virgin." Look, I won't lie. I remember doing it to my friends because it was done to me. It was just something that was not cool, was to be a virgin. It was just expected that you have sex. And, you know, sadly enough, that is something that you should respect in a person, especially someone that you date, that they saved themselves because they wanted whoever they got with to have something that no one else could have. And it wasn't until later that I realized just how important intimacy is. That is the best gift we have been given on the face of this earth to use in our marriage. It strengthens our marriage. It's armor. It protects you from the outside. And when intimacy is used right and often, it's not withheld, it's not treated as a reward system. It is the building blocks of a marriage. It is necessary in knowing that so many people have just gave that away to people that they don't want to be with, you know, and it's just, I don't know, it's just become so taboo. You don't hear people talking about virginity. And I hope there's no young men out there that see this interview and think somehow they're not cool because they are a virgin, and they see Piers mocking Nick. Out of anything that I've heard Nick for what he stands for, whether I agree or disagree with him on many things, I know he's a controversial figure, but I will say this, that is the biggest flex he has out of everything else. 27 years old. And of course, what did Piers do? He tried to accuse him of being gay or not being able to get laid. Again, guys, if he's a very notable figure, he's got popularity, I'm sure he's got money, and if you got those two things, even if you're the ugliest guy, you can get women, you can get laid. It's the fact that you was able to keep those values to yourself and that you've got those beliefs. You did something that I didn't do, and I appreciate that out of you. And guys, we need to start finding the things that we can appreciate in people instead of trying to assassinate their character all the time. We are a world of imperfect people. Okay? And you can sit around and try to find the things that you disagree or that is wrong with people all day long. If that's what you want to do, that's a miserable existence. Or you can start trying to find a place where you agree with people, or if you're not going to agree, find a middle ground so that we can make this a better society to pass on to our kids and our grandkids, because our time here is limited.